to you. But she's a wonderful woman. I met her at our very first Black History program, well actually at Martin Luther King celebration at the Lincoln Center. And she's a wonderful, wonderful woman. And every time I talk to her, she's always the same. So I called her and asked her when she comes, and she said, I'll be there. And she dropped a little note in the mail for me. And I knew then that she would definitely be here. Amen. And I want to read something to you about her, because she's really been great in the Temple area, and she's sure been a blessing down here in the Bryan College Station area. Miss Myrtle Captain is a native of Temple, Texas. She joined Mount Zion Baptist Church at the age of 6 years old. Currently, she is pastored by Reverend C.E. Mays. Miss Captain's excellent public school life was spent in the segregated Dunbar Elementary and High School of Temple, Texas. She vows that her public school education was not inferior to any school system in America. Miss Captain's work career began at Fort Hood, Texas, an Army post as a laundry worker, WB 01 at 71 cents an hour. Through many heartaches, setbacks, disappointments, and some grueling accomplishments and promotions, she closed her career at Greater GM13 as the installation's Equal Employment Opportunity Officer. She takes pride in knowing that no other EEO officer had held that position at the Greater GM13. Quite a feat to accomplish. Ms. Captain has received many awards. The most prestigious ones are the highest award in the Army for civilians, Decoration for Outstanding Civilian Service signed by the Togo D. West, Secretary of the Army, the Certificate of Appreciation signed by the LTT Poly Fund, and the Jefferson Memorial Award for Outstanding Community Service of KCEN-TV. She has been presented excellence 80 plaques awards for a variety of contributions, services, and outstanding performances of the duty. Ms. Captain's educational adventures includes Prairie View, A&M University, Temple Junior College, Temple Commercial College, International Training Institute of Houston, Texas, Central Texas College, Killeen, Texas, and is currently enrolled in the California Coastal University Extension Program. Ms. Captain is a fully paid life member of Twin Lakes International Training and Communication Club and the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. She twice chaired the Law Enforcement Advertising Board for the Temple Police Department. She has served on many other boards and committees throughout Texas. Ms. Captain has 3 philosophies. Her religious one is, live so that others may see Christ in me. Amen. Her life one is, service is the rent I pay for the space I occupy. Work, do my current job well. Prepare for the one I want, and don't give up until I get it. Ms. Myrtle Captain.
I read every word on that paper. Y'all brothers show the good on that. You way there in the back. Can you hear me pretty good? Well then, don't worry about no mic, cause I can talk loud as anybody. You understand? Well now, Sandy, you need to leave me at home, child. I'm getting to the age I got no business running around trying to speak to folks. So you remember that. She told me to, y'all have the Black History program, that's about right. Well, I know a little stuff about Martin Luther King. And she told me to come down here to talk to y'all about Martin. Yeah. Martin was a good little boy. Know this man and his family too. His family was fixed our preacher man. But he didn't take no stuff. I'm here to tell you, if you think just cause he was a preacher, he just let folks run over, he didn't play that. Don't go there, baby. Now, one time Martin's daddy had him downtown, go buy him some shoes. And he said, can my boy try on the shoes? Woman told him, no. Look, you colors don't be trying on our shoes. Pappy got kind of upset about that. What you mean he can't try it on? How am I gonna know it's gonna fit the boy? Boy's foot looks like it's got that long sissy last had a pair of shoes. said, now pitch it. I said, what in the world could be in that book? But that little boy to sit there so long reading that thing. Couldn't play no sports like the other kids. They had him out there trying to play baseball. He just waving, going on, never could hit it. One day, ball hit him upside his head. His brother said, don't worry about that. His head's hard to the ball. They always made fun of Martin. Martin couldn't play basketball, couldn't dribble. They thought this was a strange kid that couldn't dribble. But tell you what, he could swim. And they wonder why and when in the world did that boy take up swimming? Even after he was good and grown, be going places, you know, like Sandra called me all up there with folks calling him to come go do some talking. And the first thing he'd ask them for, you got a swimming pool? Because he wanted to go swimming. I asked him one time, well, boy, when you come out of the water, you come up, and every time you come up, you say, "Arr!" I couldn't figure out what that was for, but he said swimming was reinvigorating. Some kind of word that boy could use, I tell you. He said a man needs to learn how to do something that he can do by himself.
All right.
That he don't have to depend on somebody else.
Yeah, right.
Now, I don't know if he thought he could put water in that big pool by himself, but he sure could swim by himself.
All right.
But now Martin studied. Learn all them big fancy words. Kids was always telling me, they know I like little Martin. The little boy was smart. Come by, Miss Murphy, what is it? Miss Murphy, Martin done finished high school. I said, what? Why y'all ain't finished? Well, he finished for the rest of us. I said, see there, I told you about him reading them big books. Boy got out of school, went off to college. I was proud of that little boy. I'm sitting down on the porch one day, and boy come by there and said, Miss Murphy, I said, what you want, boy? Miss Murphy, Martin got a degree. I said, woo! Martin goes to college and got a degree. Hey, proud of that boy. I just sat there, watch folks come and go all the time, observing things. But then they come back again. Miss Murphy, I said, what you got to tell me now? Martin got a master's degree. I said, ooh, that boy done mastered something, y'all. Got him another degree. Yeah. Proud of that boy. He's still reading the big books. Then they say, Martin, going back to school. I say, my Lord, why is he staying in school? When he gonna do something with all that learning? Well, he was doing stuff I just didn't know about. So now they come again, they say, Miss Murphy, I said, what you want next? Martin got a PhD. Woo! What kind of degree is it? PhD. Some people say it stood for phenomenal dumb. I said, you crazy, because there's nothing dumb about that boy. Somebody else said it was piled higher, deeper. That sounds crazy to me. Well, Martin started traveling all around the United States. Then folks was calling him all overseas. I said, whatever that boy said, it sure must sound good.
Yeah.
He's all overseas. They come in one day and tell me, say, Miss Murphy, what now? Martin done changed. I said, what? Now wait. We sent him to school all these years and he done changed so much. I said, what he changed like? They say, Miss Murphy, he's peaceful. I said, well, now that sounds all right. How did he come about being peaceful? They say he was inspired by a man named Mahatma Gandhi. I said, whoa, what kind of name is that? Well, they say Mahatma Gandhi was peaceful, but let me tell you, when I saw the man and he was wearing a diaper, I figured he needed to be peaceful. Oh, my. Mahatma Gandhi. Send that boy off to school and he get inspired by somebody, a man wearing a diaper. Well, that Some of us could walk home, some couldn't. Got on the bus that evening. Rose was a little woman. She wasn't no big woman. But Rosa was just like Marge Pep. She didn't take no stuff even if she was little. So Rosa got on the bus. She was tired. Couple seats from the front. She just got her purse and saw that. I said, oh Lord, what is Rosa doing? Rosa is starting some stuff here today. So others of us was looking around trying to figure out what was going on with Rosa. Man came in and said, girl, get up and give me the seat. Rosa shot them eyes at him. Get up, girl, give me the seat. Honey, today she would have looked at him and told him, don't you even go there. Rosa looked up at him and he kept on barreling down on, and I'm saying to myself, oh Lord, it's going to be a mighty ruckus here today. Rosa never did do anything she didn't want to do. So he goes get the bus driver and him both come back. You get up, girl. She didn't care what he said, she just sat there. Shot them eyes up there. I could have told them, don't mess with Rosa. But they didn't listen. So then they go and call the police. Both of these two big old men. Oh man. They went and called the police. Police come back and let me tell you the truth. It showed it hurt me. Watch them big old men tugging and pulling on little Rose. Well, they got off the bus, headed to jail. She could make this phone call. Now, I'll straighten something out with you here. Rosa did not call Martin. Martin was the friend of Rosa's preacher. Rosa's preacher was a Reverend Nixon. So she called Reverend Nixon and she told Reverend Nixon about all this trouble she was in. Reverend Nixon said, oh, we need somebody else to help us with this. See, they said Martin spoke eloquently. I don't know what no eloquently meant, but he could say some long, pretty words hooked together. I'd say, go, Martin. I didn't know what he was saying, what he was talking about. So, she called Reverend Nixon called Martin, and Martin came in, got Rosa out of jail. We had the big old meetings. I say, I don't know what Martin's talking about, but whatever he say do, I'm going to do it. Because that's a smart little boy. Martin looked at us and he says, the way we're going to have to address this is by economic boycott. I said, what? What that mean, Martin? Martin said, we are going to walk. We're not going to ride the bus. I said, now wait for it. Now it's a mighty long way from here to that. That's just what got us into all this trouble. Rosa's tired feet. I ain't walking. Well, he knew I was pretty contrary, I guess, so he kind of worked things out for some of us older ones. But let me tell you, for 11 months, we didn't ride them buses. They just run around in the city with nobody on them. I say, why don't they have sense enough to start running the bus? He said, we're going to have to address this with peaceful resistance. Peaceful resistance? Yeah, that's that stuff that Mahatma Gandhi had taught. You saw these problems without being belligerent. Woo! Some of Martin's big words. So now we began to do all this stuff, and next thing you know, Martin was on TV and papers all overseas was printing his picture. I said, boy, these folks pay attention to Martin, don't they? Well now, Martin started being called to come speak everywhere. All over the country, like folks was having problems. They called Martin. Martin would go in and study. He'd show them how to apply that peaceful resistance, and they solved a lot of problems. I say that's what that boy get for reading them big books. That boy was smart. Well now, things was in such an uproar wash Al Hibbler off the wall. Al Hibbler was a blind black singer, standing against the wall with a white cat. And they took that fire hose and washed him down. It was hard watching them drag women all down the street, dresses all over their head, dogs pulling on their clothes, dogs pulling their skin, children running and hollering, and they didn't care. But it sure did hurt. It hurt all the people of our land. Well, now they come running back to me again. I know Martin was into everything, but they say, Miss Murray, I say, what you got to tell me about Martin now? Miss Murray, Martin got the Nobel Peace Prize. Woo, Miss Murray, do you know what that Nobel Peace Prize is? I said, yeah, but it don't matter to me bad as getting it. They say to me, Miss Murray, what you talking about? Cause everybody would love to get that Nobel Peace Prize. I said, yeah, but you see, Martin has done everything in the world for the United States of America. They ain't getting no peace prize. Y'all better clap, because that makes sense. Had to get his award from somewhere overseas when he'd done everything in this country. Well, one night he was out speaking with all them eloquent words. Y'all excuse me. When you get this age, you just do what you gotta do. There was this woman in the crowd. Couldn't understand this. There he was speaking. He had all them long, fancy words, all in all. A woman after his own kind walked up and stared in his neck. I couldn't believe it. They said, Martin, what must we do? Martin said, don't touch it. Leave it right there. Take me to the hospital. That boy was smart under pressure, y'all. Got him to the hospital. Doctor said, good thing you didn't take it out. Would have bled to death. He's old. And the doctor said, you know what? If you had just sneezed, you'd die. Couldn't understand that woman. All the things that he's done. Well now, some folks ask me, Miss Murray, what you think Martin would think of today? What would he say? I said, you must be crazy. You couldn't tell what Martin was thinking when he was living. Boy, I thought all of us all the time. Well, I don't know what he would think, but I do know what he'd be concerned about. He'd be concerned about how many our children go to prison. He'd be concerned about our children dropping out of school for no reason. He'd be concerned. Martin would be concerned about black churches being burned down and the policemen ain't got their clue. I bet if they thought my boy burn them down, they'd find him a clue. He'd be the clue. Oh, let me tell you, he'd be concerned. I understand that y'all have these birthday celebrations every year, somewhere around January 15th. That's good. You don't think about it till next year, but that's all right. At least you think about it once a year. Kind of sad, ain't it? Yeah, kind of sad. Well, all of the different things that Martin makes me kind of sad, but I have to tell you this too, and it's going to be hard for you to understand, but you see, Martin had to die.
Yeah, that's right.
He had to die. More things have been done for civil rights since he's been dead than there were before. They call themselves doing it what they call post been gone, don't wow now. They named a lot of buildings, streets, schools, whatever